Yeah, me too. I love eggs in general. I'm an egg man.
Hi guys, my name's Alan. Welcome to this episode of Meal Friends. I'm here with my mate Justin and we're going to go see our meal friend for the day, Nanami Cowdroy.
Meal friends, how many of us? How many of us? Meal friends, meal friends. Meal friends, how many of us? Pizzas and burgers, yeah. Meal friends, yeah.
先生、最初はスープからでしょうか、それとも麺からでしょうか。
But the main thing is soup first. You drink soup first.
Wait, before we get to the ramen, let me introduce you to the real star of today's show, Nanami Cowdroy. Based in Sydney, Nanami is one of my favourite artists. She draws influence from both her Aussie and Japanese heritages and adds her own urban flair from her inner city upbringing.
Hi guys, welcome to Nanami's studio. So thank you Nanami for having us.
Oh, thank you.
She's going to take us to a traditional Japanese restaurant today. You're half Japanese, right?
Yes.
And what's the other half?
Dad's Australian, but his background is European, French, and English. I grew up in Sydney. Our house was full with scrolls of Japanese sort of ukiyo-e prints, and next to like an oil painting of a bush landscape,
Yeah. How was that when you were growing up in terms of exploring your identity?
I remember Mum would sometimes make me like onigiri, which is like rice balls for lunch, right? I was in primary school and this boy in the year above, he was like, what's that? And I'm like I was trying to hide it, going, nothing. And then I remember he was like going, and he reached over and he grabbed my rice ball and he goes, that's disgusting, because it was seaweed. And everyone else has got their chicken loaf sandwiches and Vegemite sandwiches. And then I remember this is like a scene from The Matrix. He threw it up, the rice ball, took his cricket bat and whacked it, and this thing exploded. That was the first time I was aware that something was a bit different, you know what I mean? So it starts off with food.
Yeah.
Food is the one thing that, to me it's a rice ball, to somebody else it's a cricket ball.
Yeah.
こっちまでラーメン食いたくなってきちゃったよ。
We're in the heart of Surrey Hills at newly opened Gogyo. They're known for their Kagashi charred miso ramen, a bowl of ramen that's reported to be as inky and as complex as Nanami's artwork.
Kanpai, 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 kanpai.
We order a side of potatoes, gyoza dumplings, and karaage chicken to tide this over before the main
In
event.
Japan, if you're sharing food, and you've got the one bowl, you always, the best manners is using the back of your chopstick and picking it up and serving.
There you go.
That then, usually the reaction has been, score. They know that you've got proper breeding, you've got good etiquette.
最初はまずラーメンをよく見ます。丼の全容をラーメンの湯気を吸い込みながらしみじみ鑑賞してください。
This is the Kagashi charred miso ramen. Starting with literally burning the miso base, chicken broth is then added to create this dark, murky, delicious soup. Medium thin noodles are served in this dish to add the perfect amount of bite and texture to complement such a complex soup. It is then topped off with slices of chashu pork belly and half an umami egg.
It smells really soy actually. It smells like black bean. Oh wow, that's beautiful. It's definitely complicated. I've only had one spoonful and I can already taste more. It's different.
And they call it the burnt miso, but it doesn't taste burnt.
I don't taste it. Yeah.
No, it's not burnt in a bitter way. No, but if anything, it brings out more of a, like you say, a black bean sort of flavour.
Smoky, ashy.
Smoky.
I can't say I've ever had a ramen that tasted like this.
Oh, yummy.
Oh, this is ridiculously good, right?
I like it. I rate it.
You rate it what?
I just rate it.
I'm sort of waiting for you to finish the end of that rating.
I rate it 8 because that's my favorite number.
But 8 would be the highest on your scale.
Yeah,
anyway.
1 to 8. 1 to 8, it's an 8. It's actually a triple eight.
Oh shit. Oh god. Can you get any more Asian?
No, not really.
So we've just ordered a taiyaki, which is a fish-shaped dessert. It's basically batter. It's like a little pancake.
It looks like a toasty.
It does look like a toasty, but it's got red bean inside.
Red bean, yeah.
But this is very relevant because Nanami uses a lot of fish in her artwork. What's the motivation behind that?
When I was growing up, I lived in an apartment, and so I wasn't allowed to have dogs or cats or anything. The best I could do was have goldfish. It was interesting to watch, and because I'd always draw, I loved how poetic the fish would move in the water. It's always suspended and flowy and just so interesting and so cute as well. Maybe I'm just drawn to that sort of creature or animal. Things that are very fragile, that look rather fragile in reality, but then through stronger lines and beefier, thick ink, and to give them a sense of permanence. So it's sort of like getting the fragility away, but giving them a bit more strength.
Speaking of fragile animals, I think this is waiting for us to dig our spoons into, so let's have a go.
Kill fishy, fishy, fishy.
Hi guys, so that was Go Get Ramen. Special thanks to Nanami, Justin Fox and Mark Pakula for joining us for our Meal Friends today. I hope you had a bit more of an insight into traditional Japanese ramen and Japanese culture. I'll catch you next time.
Pizzas and burgers. Yeah.
何が後でねだよちくしょうどういう本だなこっちまでラーメン食いたくなってきちゃったよ
Thanks for watching that episode of Meal Friends. If you'd like any more information, it's all down in the description box. Thank you for watching. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.